You've been rocking and gaining a whole lot of popularity lately with your unique brand of vintage American blues with this punkish twist. How's the road been going? You're on tour right now in April 2011. You've got a bunch more shows coming up. How you guys doing?
Good, awesome. Yeah. It just started, so it's hard to say, you know. We haven't really gone that far. You gotta ask us.
Go horribly wrong.
You gotta ask us in a month. Right now, it's going great though.
I could lose a leg.
Yes.
Yeah, he could lose an arm
again.
He just can't keep a hold of these things, man. He's very forgetful. You know, we're walking along, next thing we know, he's lost his leg.
The whole peg leg thing might work though, you know?
Yeah.
He could be sold into slavery or captured by prostitutes. You never know.
The drummer for the Leopard's only got one arm, so.
Yeah, apparently he's kind of forgetful too.
Yeah.
Misplaced it.
So before he gets sold into slavery, we're gonna have a great time.
Good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
That's
tour. So far we've sold out every show.
Yeah.
Yes. We sold out every show.
We're sellouts.
We're total sellouts.
Nice.
But we're gonna open a show in San Luis Obispo for Dwight Yoakam, and that's not gonna be us. That sells out. That's gonna be Dwight Yoakam.
Who works his mighty muscles.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. But yeah, so the tour's going really good. I mean, it's the best start ever.
Great.
Really.
So glad to hear it.
It's all downhill from here.
One thing I've noticed about the fans that you've been getting to these shows, a lot of them identify with other types of genres, and yet they also really like your music. Is there some essential elements to your music or your lyrics or something about you guys that you think people readily identify with?
Well, I've always been deeply confused by that, but it's great, you know. It's like I'm not confused in a bad way, but I am totally confused.
I think it's my rugged good looks.
Yeah, it's Lucia's rugged good looks that sort of make our band just give us that extra something.
Crossed with my powerful odor.
Yes. Those two things combined to just like,
Yeah.
And part of it could be that we all really like other kinds of music too. So maybe that sort of has made our music weird enough that they also like it.
That influence.
I agree. Safe.
Yeah. Awesome. And in fact, speaking of those backgrounds, Lucia, you actually joined the band not knowing how to play the upright bass.
This is true.
And we've been hearing you sing and harmonize on these albums. Did you have a musical background that helped you learn those skills?
Not much. I will admit this, that I did some plays in high school. I had to sing. I was in the secret garden. I was the little crippled boy. And
boy, could that cripple sing.
But no, other than my shining moment as a small crippled child, I don't have a lot of musical experience.
Well, you got musicians in your family, though.
My aunt, and actually my aunt on one side, my uncle on the other side, they're both great musicians. My grandfather plays, and my mom's a dancer. I grew up actually doing a lot of dance, so I think in terms of playing bass, that was good for rhythm. But I sort of made it up as I went along.
Just made it up and it sort of just came naturally for you, or?
Apparently. I think so.
Yeah,
I don't want to just say,
yeah, no,
it totally came naturally. Like,
but it did.
It
definitely did.
I'll let
She's
them
just
say
trying
it.
to be modest to make it seem like, you know, oh, it's not me that's awesome. But really, she is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely the question you should let them answer for you. So, a question for Pete. You write most of the lyrics on most of the songs. You know, we all know these have kind of a dark, irreverent theme to them. And in some songs, you demonstrate that you have a sort of knowledge of Christian New Testament, like in Help Yourself.
I do like the Bible. I've read the Bible, but I haven't read the whole thing. It's a little slow. It can be sort of dry.
Yeah. Did you go to church as a child?
I did go to churches with my mom, but we went to all sorts of churches. She kind of jumped around on the old religious ladder there. But that's not when I read the Bible. We weren't really that religious. My grandparents were like Roman Catholic, which means, you don't read the Bible really at all. You just go to church and it's in Latin and you can't understand and,
Yeah.
I don't know if you do actually know.
does it have a... I do actually. Does it those experiences influence the songs you write today?
I actually read the Bible just independently on my own when I was older. Yeah, and that song specifically, yeah, I mean, there's great stories in the Bible. It's a very popular book.
But you were already writing.
Yeah, I was like that song. I read a lot to write that song, especially because I wanted it to be accurate to the stuff in the Bible.
Did you research?
Yeah, and it was really a fun song. It's really a fun song to play. We usually close our show with it.
In the Do Wrong Right, this is the title of your latest album. It's also the title of one of the songs on the album, and I'd say probably your most popular song. Does this song embody...
We didn't write that one, so...
Oh, really?
No, but we're gonna pretend that we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we wrote it, and man, it was so easy. Yeah, we just did it.
It just rolled off. And,
No, a friend of ours wrote that song.
Did you know it was going to be this hit? Or?
Well, we really loved it. He's written a lot of good songs, and he had a band.
And we did rearrange it, and that's probably why.
That's
it's so
true.
popular.
That's probably true. The
We
way
added a
that we
chord.
rearranged it and added a chord and changed the harmony was really what made it into what it is now.
Yeah.
I think
You're
so.
welcome,
And
Sean.
he wrote it with you in mind, I'm sure. 'Cause
Yeah, definitely. That was his whole purpose. That's actually why he lives and breathes. Is for us.
We lock him in our basement actually and just kick him every once in a while until he cranks out a good song.
That's where he gets the angst from.
again.
Yeah, we just have him down there. He actually wrote everything we've ever done. No, he's a great songwriter, and we all liked that song. We didn't know that it would be the most popular song, but it's great that it is, and he has a lot more just in case we need to go and steal them from him.
Well, how about All Hail? Did you write All Hail?
Yeah.
I would say also...
Sean didn't write that one.
Good.
It has nothing to do with it, in fact. Take that, Sean.
Good, because that was what my next question was about, actually, was about that song. You criticized consumerism, conformity, oblivious pill-popping society. Is this United States, or is this more inclusive?
It could be more inclusive.
Uh-huh.
The tradition of music that we love and kind of come from to some degree has a lot of that in it, like sort of some social commentary and some political stuff sort of mixed in. And so it's kind of my opportunity to do that, but it's way more so than most other songwriters. I mean, that one's a real it's like a rant, and it's just really fun. It's kind of self-serving, and then hopefully people will get something out of it as well.
I think it's one of your really amazing songs that really stick with people.
That's
and
great.
Very biting. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So also on the Do Wrong Right album, I noticed there seems to be a violin or a fiddle or something in some of these songs. Is that one of you guys on a track? Is it a guest?
It's a guest.
It's a guest.
Yeah, his name is Andy Lentz, and he plays with us sometimes. And he's going to come and record with us. We're about to record a live album on this tour on the 6th and 7th of May, and he's going to play. He lives out by Sacramento, so he comes and sort of sits in with us when he can, but he doesn't really tour with us.
So it's not going to be the Devil Makes Four?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we love having people play with us and adding different stuff to the mix. But
He's not from Vermont.
yeah, he's not from Vermont, he's not from New England, so therefore he can't be trusted. And we sort of gave him a little questionnaire, and it didn't go very well, and we were like, no, never. So he's on a trial basis.
Trial basis only. So, actually, I know you're all from Vermont. And I live in Santa Cruz, California, and in Santa Cruz, we love to claim you guys as a local band.
Well, that's cool, our band is kind of from Santa Cruz, even though we're not, because we started the band there, and we played all our first shows there, and we lived there for 7 or 8 years. It's sort of like home away from home. I think I've spent more time there than anywhere else in California.
Yeah.
So California's kind of like second home for me as well, because I moved out here with my mom when I was about 12 years old.
Then I think we'll probably continue to claim you there.
Yeah,
I think that's
good.
fair.
Yeah, I think it's
we're a
good.
Santa Cruz band. We're Vermont people, but the band did start in Santa Cruz, so.
Yeah, we don't
We'll
mind
give
that
it-
at all. I kind of like want to perpetuate the myth that we're actually from there. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for me, I was born in Guam.
In Guam.
Yeah. If we're gonna perpetuate myths. I
It is exciting. Well, so I know, Pete, you've done some solo projects along the way. What's coming up? You guys got a brand new Devils Makes 3 album coming out. What's the near future hold for us?
Well, the very near future, I guess maybe that's what you're talking about, but is recording a live record. And then after that, we want to record a studio record, and we're working on new songs for that right now. So, and then, I mean, after that, I don't know, we want to take over, you know, Europe and Canada and maybe South America.
buy a small island.
Buy a small island in the Caribbean.
How does one get an invitation to that?
Well, first we got to get the island, but
Yeah.
it'll be open invitation once we get that going. Yeah, in our boat, our fleet of ships.
Awesome. Anything you would like to leave your fans with at the end of this video?
Well, fans, what do I want to leave them with?
A sinking sense of dread.
We'd like to leave our fans with a sinking sense of dread. Yes, that's it. Couldn't have said it better myself.
We're coming for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.